Hey, what's wrong with you, man? You ain't subscribed yet? IUIC Atlanta Burning 2.0. What you waiting on? Get it done, do it now.
Hey, get them clicks, get them likes, and subscribe. Do it now.
What club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
With the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again.
I can't keep his command. Who said that? I can't keep it. Come on. How you can't? Good. Come on.
Hey, hold on. See, this is the reason why people are in the position they in today. Because they say they can't keep God's commandments. I got a question for you. Do you keep the white man's laws?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Hey, do you steal? I'm just asking, do you steal? No, so you can keep that law, right? Did you know that God gave that as a commandment too?
No.
Do you kill people? No, okay, that's a white man that they put, a law that white man has put in society, right? But did you know that's God's commandment too? So what do you mean you can't keep God's laws? That is an excuse. That is a cop-out to do what you want to do. Our people for so long have done whatever it is they want to do. And guess what? We got young brothers right here now. We got to teach them a better way. Why do you think our young brothers out here killing each other on every which way? You want to know? No, not by choice. Because our older men are telling them they can't keep God's law. That's why they go out and kill each other. That's why they go out and steal from each other. Give me Job where it says the aged men should speak wisdom. I'm going to show you that real quick. Come on, watch this, because our older men are supposed to show our younger men the way. That's why our generation right now is so destroyed. Hold on, I'm the key. You got what I want? Read that for me.
The book of Job, chapter 32, verse 8. Bring it out. Great men are not always wise.
The Bible says great men are not always wise. Come on.
Neither do aged men. Do age understand judgment?
And guess what? Not all aged men understand judgment. There's more on that, right? Come on. That's it on that. So guess what? I'm going to let you ask your question, right? But this is what our older men have failed to do. They have failed to teach our younger. Hey, young brother, come with me. Say it. They have failed to keep God's laws. Watch this. Come with me, young brother. Come check this out. Hey, I understand, like, y'all from a whole generation, right? I'm a little bit older now. So there's things that y'all go through that I wasn't going through when I was y'all age, right? But now, what does it take to turn that around?
It's a choice, right? Is it a choice?
It is a choice, right? Give me Joshua. Give me Joshua, what God said in 22, 23. Watch this. It is a choice, but what are you going to choose? I got a question right now.
Choose this day.
Right. If I came up to you and said, hey, do you want to die or do you want to live? Which one are you going to choose? Live, right? So if God said the only way to live is to keep my commandments, what you going to choose? You would think you choose to keep the commandments, right? But the world has made it okay not to keep God's laws. They made it okay that I'm going to be a thug. That I can shoot up my ops. That I can roll around with a blicky because it seemed fun. Now that stuff is stupid. But yet it has corrupted our young people's mind. And this is why we end up in jail. This is why our young kids end up dead. How many of y'all seen the Julio, right? You like Julio? All right, cool. That's good. I'm glad you know, because look what happened to him, right? Read that for me. 24:15.
Joshua chapter 24 and verse 15.
Come on.
And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day.
So now, guess what, young brothers? Y'all got to choose today, right? What are we going to choose? Read.
Whom ye will serve, whether the gods which your fathers serve.
Guess what? And when we say this right now, it says the gods which our fathers serve. You may not understand that, right? But I'm going to give that to you today. We're going to put it in hip terms, right? That you want to choose to sell drugs. You want to choose to be a whoremonger. You want to choose to be a gangbanger. That's choosing other gods and not keeping the commandments. Come on.
That were on the other side of the flood, were the gods of the Amorites, in whose land ye dwell.
Come on.
But as for me and my house,
but guess what? For as of us, and the brothers that you see up here, because guess what? You see brothers right here with Bibles, and you may think, oh man, look at these Bible-toting brothers. They don't know nothing about the street life. Guess what? Some of us was drug dealers.
Right.
Some of us were killers.
Right.
Some of us used to be jackmen.
Right.
Guess what? But we put all of that down. Why? To keep God's laws.
Right.
You can change your life. You don't have to be subject to the streets.
Right.
Oh, now, Reed, give me a Beckett. Huh? Why do you think you got to? And look, I'm asking a sincere question because I'm trying to reach y'all, right? Why do you feel like you got to?
That's what we was associated around.
Guess what? I was too. I'm not going to sit here and say that I was the biggest, baddest gangster thug that ever lived, but that's all I knew growing up. That's all I wanted to be. I sold drugs. I shot at people.
Right.
But guess what? Did I have to stay in that way? Guess what? It was all praises that the Most High God kept me to this day to teach you.
Right.
You know how many people that I went to a party with and didn't leave with? You know how many times I left the party and 2 minutes later it got shot up and the dude that I was just with is now no longer here? We ain't got to stay into that, bro. There's a better way. What happens is society makes it okay and they make you feel like you are a punk for choosing not to be in the streets.
Right.
But why do me want to make a better life for my family make me a punk? That don't make me a punk. The older man right here, he been through things, he done seen things that we've been through, and I guarantee you can tell you. We trying to make sure that y'all live past 21, right? How many people have you known yourself that are dead in jail right now? A lot, right? Can't even count them on your fingers, can you? That's sad, bro. We all live that same life. And our people feel like they cannot obtain anything else is because we don't. Give me Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. We don't know that we're great people. We think that we're only subject to being gangbangers, thugs, whoremongers, pimps, prostitutes. That's what we think. But this is what God said about you, young brother. Watch this. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
And this applies to you. This applies to all of us, right? Read this.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So guess what? Has anybody ever told you, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, that you are holy unto the Lord thy God? No, what have they told us? They just niggas. They just thugs. Anytime we get shot in the streets, right, they always try to pull up something in the past that we may have did when we was 18 years old. Then we change our lives and now they want to say, oh, he was a thug. He got caught with weed back when he was 16. But they don't talk about how he changed his life. They don't talk about how he made a family, started keeping God's laws, right? They don't talk about things like that, right? Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
God said he has chosen you. Come on.
To be a special people unto himself.
Read.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Have you ever heard that you were above all people upon the face of the earth? You ever heard that before? That's why our mindset has come to where we think we can't get out. We think that we can't get out because we don't see ourselves higher. Where's that pit? Than this devil right here.
Bring it out.
We have made this our God. We think the only way that we can make it is if the white man allows us to. But guess what? We can overcome these things because we are God's chosen people. God said, if you keep my laws, statutes, and commandments, that I will give you life eternal. Matter of fact, give me Revelation chapter 3, verse 27. Watch this. And we're going to get some laws. After that, give me Habakkuk about the graven image. Watch this. Watch this. So, do you believe in the Bible, young brother? You don't know us? That's fine. 27, do you believe?
Yes, I do.
23, 25. Yeah. So, watch this. 2 and 25. Yeah, so watch this. He said he don't know too much about it. You said you...
Yes, I do.
You do?
I do believe.
Right, watch this. And guess it's our job now to teach you because you don't know about the Bible, right? So read that for me. Now, we all gonna die, right? It's inevitable unless Christ returns first, right? So, but Christ said that there is life after death.
Bring it out.
Meaning we can have life eternally, correct?
Right.
So now, there's only one way to receive that, and that's if we keep God's laws. But now, aren't you tired of living in the position that you live in today? You tired of living on the bottom, living in the ghettos, right? Watch this, read that.
Revelation chapter 2 and verse 25.
Bring it out.
But that which ye have already, hold fast fast till I come.
Which is this Bible, God's laws. Read.
And he that overcometh.
And us that overcome, keeping his laws in the midst of our captivity. Read.
And keepeth my words unto the end. To him will I give power over the nation.
Don't you want power over these nations? Aren't you tired of our people being killed? Guess what? We just had a march, right? We had a press conference with the family of Kendrick Johnson. You heard of Kendrick Johnson?
Teacher.
How old are you? 18, so you was probably a little younger. This happened in 2013. You heard about Kendrick Johnson, right? They killed this young man and then stuffed him in a mat.
Bring it out.
That could have been you. Right, you heard about that, right? So aren't you tired of that happening to us? Don't you want to rule over the people that put you in captivity? What's the real story? Nah, that's not the real. He was murdered. He was killed and stuffed into a mat, and the so-called white man covered it up. That's what happened because they don't want to allow us to have justice. Give me that in Zechariah. Watch this. I'm going to show you something. We're going to get to the laws in a second, but I want to show you something real quick. I got a question. When our people were killed, let's look at Mike Brown, right? The man that killed Mike Brown, was there ever any justice for Mike Brown? No, not at all, right? What about Breonna Taylor? When she got killed, was there any justice for Breonna Taylor?
Bring it out.
What about Fernando Castile? When he was killed, there was no justice, right? Watch this, because everybody, all of these people all the white men that kill our people, they get off scot-free. But guess what? It's in the Bible. I'm going to show you. Read that.
Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 5. Whose possessors slay them.
It said, whose possessors slay them. Come on.
And hold themselves not guilty.
And hold themselves not guilty. They have never been charged for the crimes that they commit against our people. This is what we out here showing our people, and that we must come back to God's laws. Now give me that in the bucket. Watch this. Because part of that, in doing that, we got to keep his laws, right? So now, I heard you say that you bought that cross because it represents God, right? What'd you say? All right, I don't want to put words in your mouth.
I grabbed them off for work.
Huh?
I seen them on for everything else was looking ass, so I grabbed them off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you know that is the cross that they used to kill your ancestors?
Bring it out.
Yeah.
So, if your friend got shot with a bullet, would you take that bullet out of his body and wear it around your neck?
Hell no.
Okay, so why do we do that with the thing? Would you wear a noose? You wouldn't wear a noose around your neck, would you?
Bring it out.
Nah, that was an instrument of torture that they used to kill our people. That was also what they used to give us Christianity. They used that to give us white Jesus. Now give me that in the back.
Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 18. What profited the graven image?
The body says, what profited the graven image? Come on.
That the maker thereof have graven it. The molten image and a teacher of lies.
It is a teacher of lies. What did they teach you? That you weren't the real Israelites according to the Bible. What did they teach you? That Christ was white. What did they teach you? Homosexuality is okay. What did they teach you? It's not, right? But guess what? You celebrate Christmas?
Bring it out.
Thanksgiving? Alright, sometimes, but guess what? These are the things that cross have taught us, right? And I see you touch your zen, young brother, but y'all gotta throw that crap away. I'm telling you, that is of the devil. You can keep your chain, you just gotta get rid of that pendant. You gotta toss it, because at the end of the day, is it worth your life? Alright then. So you gotta make that choice and toss it. Get rid of it.
That's right.
You're gonna go back to choose this day in Joshua 24. Because guess what? We are men of action. Matter of fact, hold that. Give me 1 Samuel chapter 2. Watch this. Hold on real quick, brother. Hold on real quick. Read that for me.
1 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 3. Bring it out. Talk no more so unseated proud.
Hey, young brothers, y'all gotta listen to me, all right? Because this is what we out here for. We ain't out here trying to take your money and none of that. We trying to save y'all life. Whether you really believe it or not, we could be anywhere else today. But guess what? Because we love you, because we love our people, we out here trying to save your soul. Read that for me.
1 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 3. Talk no more so exceeding proud.
You can't talk proudly and say, nah, I don't want death, but not do away with the thing that's going to cause you death. Come on.
Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth.
Read.
For the Lord is a God of knowledge, and by him actions are
him actions are weighed, and I want to see an action from you because I believe y'all want to do right. So now just take off the cross, bro. Don't hide it and put it away. Take it off. Come on, bro.
He said he paid $2 for it. They don't want to just throw it away.
2 bands, all right. 2 bands.
That's what he said.
It's 2 bands worth your life, bro.
Bring it out. That's what he said.
Man, money.
That's what I like.
That's what you like, right? Is money gonna stop you from getting a bullet in your head? How? Julio had money.
Bring it out.
Huh?
He was still stuck in the streets.
Okay, so name somebody that had money that didn't get touched. Huh? Name me one person that had money in the streets that never got touched. Or didn't go to jail. That's why I said, come on, bro. I know y'all young, but y'all not dealing with no idiots. Y'all refuse to realize we've been in this situation. So now I'm coming to you real. If money is really that important, name me one nigga in the street that had money that never got touched.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
This is the problem, bro. Y'all gotta listen to us.
That's right.
Y'all gotta listen to us and understand. Give me Isaiah. They stand in the corner as a wild bull. Watch this. This is what's become our generation. And y'all don't see another way, but we trying to tell you another way. We're trying to show you that, guess what? At the end of the day, you can be a billionaire, right? What does that mean now? What does that mean? Now you're a billionaire, what now? You think all your problems in? Guess what? Kanye was a billionaire.
Right.
And guess what America did to him? You see what they did? How do you get stripped from being a billionaire? Ain't that your money?
Right. Bring it out.
Yeah, get that for me. Sirach 20 and verse 11. Watch this. We about to show y'all something because money ain't it, bro. Read that for me.
So Rock chapter 20 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
He that useth many words shall be a whore, and he that taketh to himself authority therein shall be hated.
Keep going.
There is a sinner that had good success
There we go. There is a sinner that has good success. Come on.
in evil things.
So guess what? There are sinners that have good success in evil things. Come on.
And there is a gain that turneth to loss.
And there is a gain. You gained that billion, but it turns to loss. Why? Because you didn't save your soul.
Right.
Now when Christ returns, you're cut off. You're done. There's no coming back. Read.
There is an abasement because of glory. And there is that lifted up his head from a low estate.
Now, so just because you got some type of gain, it's from evil. That evil never prospers.
Right.
So at the end of the day, do y'all really want to change? And that's the question. Do you really want to change, or do you want to become a product of your environment? Huh? You want to be a product of your environment, or you want to change? You don't need change? Why don't you think you need change? I'm asking a real question. Why don't you think you need change?
Because I get money on the streets.
You get money on the streets?
I said, as long as I get money on the streets.
As long as you get money, you straight, right? That's what's been told to us for years. But I'm trying to tell you, how many of our people got money and they was never straight? That's what I'm asking. So what do you do for work? Is it legal?
Pay taxes on it.
Yeah, you pay taxes on it?
Can't.
Come on, bro.
Did it.
You coming to us like we simps, bro. You think it's funny. You out here getting money illegally and you think that you won't die from that.
Bring it out.
How many people you think that's your friend? You know how many people thought they had friends and that same friend killed them because of envy? Because he was getting more money than them? But you think it's cool because you're getting money. You think you cool because you're getting money. Read that for me.
Verse 10. There is a gift that shall not profit thee.
There is a gift that won't profit you. Just because you got money don't profit you. Now, all the money that you got, has it gotten you or your people to an elevated state?
No.
No. So what does it profit you? You say, why do I need to change, right? That ain't did nothing for you. It ain't did nothing. But you believe you do need to change. He said he don't need to, but you believe you need to change? Okay. So now, how do we make that change? Okay, stop doing the stuff you do. Guess what? There's laws that come with that. There's laws according to the Bible that we must keep. The reason that we're in this position now is because we didn't keep God's laws. I'm going to show you that we're Israelites according to the Bible. Because you said you didn't know too much about the Bible, so we're going to go to Deuteronomy 28, right? So, how we know that we're Israelites according to the Bible is because the curses that we read. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. Now, before he reads it, I got a question. Do you know anything about history? A little bit. So, how did blacks get to America? No, they didn't walk. Man, they don't teach that in school no more? That's you know, I'm not surprised because they have stopped teaching slavery in schools. Because we didn't walk over here. This is how we got over here. Pick this up for me. That's how we got over here.
Right.
Yeah, it was your forefathers, your foremothers.
Right.
This is how we got over here. This is how our people got over here to America. They used us as gator bait. They whipped us. Where's that one where they were smashing the baby against the stone? Is this one? Come look at these. Come look at these. Come closer. Look at this one here. You see right there where they're using our babies for gator bait?
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Right. You see right here how they beat us, how they hung us, how they sold us. You see all of these things that happened to us, how they put these things upon our necks. Hey, and guess what? Do you know just because they don't have those things on our necks no more, they still do it to us today?
Right.
That's why we have our people getting killed unjustly. That's why we have people like I mentioned, Kendrick Johnson.
Right.
Y'all just heard of Sonia Massey, right? The lady that got killed in her own house by the, What did she do? Nothing.
She didn't do nothing.
She didn't do nothing. That's modern. This is what they doing to us modern day.
Right.
This was back then.
Right.
But this is what they're doing to us today, right? So now, give me verse 68.
Bring it out.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Hey, so Egypt means slavery or captivity, right? So, it said he was going to bring us into slavery again. Come on.
With ships.
So, who as a nation of people went into slavery on ships? Was it Chinese people?
Bring it up.
Nah, who was it? It was us, right? Come on.
By the way, when I spake unto thee,
Right.
thou shalt see it no more again.
Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Read that again.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
When we got off those boats, who were we sold to? When we got off those boats, who were we sold to? The white and the Arabs too.
Right.
So guess what? What did the Bible call them?
Your enemies.
We were sold unto our enemies.
That's right.
So if we are still in the land of our enemies, how do you think we're going to prosper? If we're still in their possession. How do you think we're going to prosper? We can have all the money in the world, but they control the world right now.
Right.
So this is why we got to understand who we are.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.